Hi everyone, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. I want to talk to you about something happened to me this morning, and sorry, someone's walking their doggy. I was on the way to work and there'd been a fox that had been knocked down, and it saddens me, it really does sadden me to see animals getting killed. And I'll come back to that in a minute, but I find it's one of the hardest things I can cope with in my life, because I'm a pet lover, animal lover, and when you see innocent animals getting hurt, killed and injured, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible, and I really struggle to comprehend and understand some humans, or a lot of humans actually. And when I say that, I'll go back to what happened. I saw this fox laying in the road this morning. I thought, oh, poor thing. It was a little country lane on the way to work, and I thought, right, I'll put my hazards on, stop my vehicle, position myself so no one can overtake me, and I got myself a rag out the boot, and a van started coming up from behind. I said, wait there. And he said, what's happened? I said, there's a fox being killed. I said, he said, it's dead. Meaning to say, he would have quite happily run over the dead animal and wouldn't care a hoot. It makes my blood boil. It makes me very angry, because people like that are the scum of society, and they're absolute bastards. They don't care about you or me as long as they can get from A to B as fast as they can. They don't give a flying monkeys about you or me, or anything they kill in the process. If it was one of your pets, you might think differently. And I think to myself, what a society we're living in. Anyway, going back to the fox, I thought, I'm not going to leave it there. So I've got over his tail and dragged him, or he or she, I dragged him off, put him in the bushes, and he was dead, still soft, so it's not long been happened. I just looked at his eyes, I thought, oh, you poor thing. Really did upset me, that did. And you think to yourself, it gets you. It really gets you. It really upsets me. It upsets me now to think about it. But I couldn't leave him in the road and to get squashed. It's not nice seeing dead animals. I try to avoid them even when they're dead. A lot of people do, but some people just don't give two pennies worth of a thought of just running over them. People just don't think. And I'm just fed up with society we're living in. I'm fed up with people got their heads stuck up the right back sides. I love animals more than humans. That's how I feel. Because humans, they don't lie to you. Animals don't lie to you. Animals are not normally aggressive to you. And animals will give you undivided love, and they're obedient. And you think to yourself, they're not arrogant, they're not selfish, and humans are the most despicable beings. I feel ashamed to be a human being. That's how I feel, because other human beings make me feel like this. And I think to myself, there's got to be a better way to life than this. And we don't have to be like this. This is the thing. And we don't have to be nasty. We can all be loving and caring. Wouldn't it be nice if we lived in a society like that? Anyway, this bastard van driver, he didn't care. He just did not care. Typical white van man. I hope his soul rots in hell. I really do. And I just feel that, you know, what is it with human beings being so cruel? I mean, look at this I think it was Southport, where those kids got killed with that knife attack, and thankfully all the children are out of hospital now, which is nice. And I'm not going to go back too much on that, but I'm just saying, you know, what a world we live in, full of sad people. I'm not saying everyone's like that. And you're watching this video, you think, well, I'm not like that. I know you're not, but this is how it makes you feel. And you think to yourself, why do humans have to be so nasty? It's almost like I wish to live on a desert island where there's no humans around, just full of lovely animals, and none of them will get sick, none of them will get hurt, and they'll live forever. And I've got plenty of food, plenty of things to keep me going, and I don't think if I saw another human being the rest of my life I'd be happy. That's how it makes me feel. And the trouble is, I find with my job, and that is, it affects you. And after 40 years of driving trucks, I don't think people really care. I don't think people have got the understanding. I just feel we're losing it. We're losing the grasp of being nice, losing the ability to be kind and courteous. And in one respect, the development of cars and vehicles was the worst thing in the world, because so many people have died, so many animals have died. On the other side of the coin, it's provided a lot of freedom, allowed us to get to work and so on and so forth. And you think to yourself, it's a fine balancing act. I'm sorry, but I just still, the only way I can cope with it is to try and put it at the back of the mind and forget about it. I hate doing that. I hate seeing animals killed or dead, and you know, I feel for them because they've lost their lives. You know, it's horrible, and it upsets me. It really does. How does this make you feel? Are you a pet lover? Are you an animal lover? We don't want to see animals suffer, you know. The trouble is, people don't drive and give it 100% concentration. I saw a woman driving down, it doesn't make a difference if a man or a woman. I saw a woman driving down the motorway. All she was doing is like this. Her right hand indicator was going. So I drew with her, went beep beep beep. Looked at her. I just think you can't put none if you ain't got none. So there's my view about the sad event this morning. What do you think? How does seeing dead animals on the road affect you? I know it affects me. Saddened me terribly. But I've done the right thing. I moved poor Mr. Fox off the road so he didn't get squashed. I said a little prayer for him or her. So sad, so sad. But there's nothing I can do, unfortunately. I just wish we lived in a better world. Where people were kinder. Animals didn't get knocked down and killed or injured and hurt. It's hard, isn't it? It's really hard. Anyway, well, that's my little talk about how and what went on this morning. So I hope you're okay, and yeah, thank you. Bye.